This podcast episode is brought to you by Itopia Life Herb House, where cannabis and culture combine for a one-of-a-kind experience. Visit them at 10A West Kings House Road, just across from the Canadian Embassy. Also follow them on IG at Itopia Life or visit their website at itopialife.com for the latest info on strains and merch. That was a near perfect read.
Bravo.
Now start memorizing now, yeah.
Bravo.
This podcast episode is also brought to you by
Lothian's Boutique. Follow them on Instagram at Lothian's Boutique. You can check them out in Portmore at 23 West Tradeway. That's 23 West Tradeway in Portmore. And you can use my code Ariane10 to get 10% off your next bundle purchase. Guys, they have a gift card that is such a fantastic gift to give the girl in your life that love hair. So you can also go to their store and check that out. And they have black Javi want one. And they also have a Black Friday sale coming on this week. So you should check them out at Lothian's Boutique on Instagram.
I have to say, yo, big ups to our Patreon, DB, and all our patrons that support us on patreon.com/thefixja. Big up your damn self. Also,
Lulu's Holistics. Again, Lulu's Holistics. Follow them on Instagram at Lulu's Holistics. And you can also use our code THEFIX to get 10% off your next purchase. That's THEFIX to get 10% off your next purchase.
Fix merch, people, go cop. Fix merch from teespring.com/store/thefixja. The black tee with the white logo, the blue tee with the faded logo, the Fix mask, as well as our Fix cup. I don't know, so the new Fix Things merch is also up on the site right now. Go get it at teespring.com/stores/thefixja. Can transition into this. I think we all care about this. And I think as females, you should all care about this. Justice for Kaylan Dowdie. You heard about this story, July?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Can you into the things while going out here? Of course.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That don't make sense.
For people who don't know what we're talking about, a young lady by the name of Kaylan Dowdie, she was allegedly or reportedly at a party that was after curfew hours. And she was there with a friend, and some argument or altercation ensued.
You know, say, why? That's funny.
Yes.
That's an inside joke, guys. Inside joke.
Ensued.
Exude.
An altercation ensued. And
you just
apparently,
exude.
These are based on.
Anyways, that's seriously.
Yeah. So, according to her mom, who gave an account of the events that happened, something about a bad eye was given and
Bad luck.
And then she and the friend that was there, I think 29 years old, was beaten. And Kaylan was beaten so bad that she's still presently in a coma. I've heard rumors and little unproven reports that she is waking out of. She has shown signs of life, but up to today, this recording Monday, November 16th, that is not true, because I listened to Cliff Hughes today, and yeah, he spoke to his
She's still on life support.
her mother, and yeah, she's still on life. She's still up on life support.
She wake up though.
No.
She hasn't.
No.
So what was that?
Just her eye them open.
Her eye open, but
No,
her eye
no
open,
movement.
I'm just saying what I heard today from
Okay, no man.
respected journalist
Yeah,
Cliff Hughes.
that's the most recent.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So yeah. There have been several conversations surrounding this. It has been trended, of course, online. Pray for Kaylan. All celebrities and dancehall artists have, jumped on board. And when I hear certain people's opinion on this matter, the people them will exude such confidence. It just funny to me in a way, because are the people them out there that empower certain people to make them feel like so them can have them type of opinions here, like to justify the beating of a 17-year-old by 6 other females. You see me? People find whole heap of excuse for justified ordered after hours and
Why
she
the
shouldn't be
party I
dead,
keep?
she shouldn't give her body eye and all these things. But at the end of the day, yo, a 17-year-old girl that fight for her life and was beaten till she in a coma at the hands of 6 grown people. You see me? I want to see them thing I say, Jano. That's how people really reason and lack empathy. That they more readily point towards say, yo, I must something she do for deserve that.
But you
Something
know,
she do, man. Something in her story.
Yeah.
you know, even let's play devil's advocate. Let's play Don's devil's advocate.
Sure.
And say she did do something like bad eye and she throw a word and she do this. It's the same reason why when you break curfew in your home, your mother don't beat it to the inch of your life. She will go to jail for child abuse, attempted murder, and all other additional charges where them can tack on for her to rot in jail. The punishment don't fit the crime.
Exactly.
It's the same reason why when we do break the curfew, because I think that was one of the touching points of people saying, but she not innocent, she had broke curfew or she had got party in a
so she
COVID
deserve to get
time.
beaten.
And it's
to
like,
her
may I
entire
say,
life.
it's the same reason why they're not going to drag you away. The police not gonna drag you away if them see you on the road after 9, after curfew hours, and you're locked away in a cell for dead because you break the curfew. The punishment don't fit the crime. And for Kaylan to be in
And remember, these
intensive
are,
care in
even
coma.
though you play devil's advocate, remember these are unconfirmed reports.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Devil's advocate. And in all fairness, from the report, she was at a party. It was like 2 Saturdays ago. No party should be keeping now in
Exactly.
COVID. So right there is where the sticking point for people. But as you rightly said, Nara, is the empathy that people lack that is so frightening to me. And it goes back to everything where we just seem to excuse criminality on every level, from a child being tyrant in school and said that's just boys, and them just aggressive and that's just boys, and them hold on girl pick me and I'm a fight and a thump up, that's just boys, and then girls do them foolishness too, and we just excuse it constantly till it's eroded where you look on somebody bad and that is justifiable murder for you because them look at you bad, you're threatened.
Well, 6 of them take on one person.
And them say me is usually quick to them thing there, quick to the
Exactly.
to them
Pre-mens.
to them
Yeah.
violent acts there.
I'm just shocked.
Pre-mens.
And I mean, like deep down, I said on my story set it's just dunceness, because I said dunce people only know violence, and intelligent people know when to
And
use
then the
violence.
dunce people are called people illiterate.
It's a sad word.
That's a nonsense.
It's a sad world we're living
Are
in.
people
So
out there
cruel.
give these people the platform and the make them feel like they have a say in certain things. Like that's why certain people, I just don't pay them any mind. Even this entity in which I'm referring to, I've never watched any of its shows or any of its production that it has done. Never. It never get me to. I like them things just confirm it's there.
There's no way, there's nobody who should justify this behavior.
Even if there's more to the story, more
Yeah.
behind what really happened, like no one deserves that. Nobody.
And as I said, like that is how
Other than
gang
the
war
people, other than the people
starts.
that have teeth on laptop.
We can't joke about it now,
Of
but
course.
true. But no, but I mean, as we said, like the punishment don't match the crime. Can you imagine? Suppose Kaylan father now and one bad man. Who are gonna stop him? To
Clock them
drop
down.
a bomb
Upon
on the
the whole,
community.
yeah.
I said
The
everybody
family
dead.
members of them 6 girls.
Everybody dead. I saw
Apparently 2 of
gang
them
war
turn
start, you know.
themselves in.
I think
And
so.
the rest of them are wanted.
I saw gang war start, you know, like legit. That is how gang war start. Like you can't catch Quaco, you catch him shot. So the next best person. So you realize you're not the people them who actually the 6 women, but it's family members and relatives of the 6
gonna
women
get caught
who
up
are
in that
getting
too.
who gonna get caught up in the bullshit. It is disgusting. I'm not saying how anybody in them right mind can justify this. It is not justifiable.
What I appreciate about it is that how our mother talk about her, she humanizes her, like she like how certain things happen, man, like your parents come and, oh my God, is that the best person ever?
Right.
Like she's like, listen, I know my daughter, she faced it.
Yes.
However, she not trouble people. So like it just give you a perspective, like, okay, maybe she did pop off, but clearly our mother know her enough and say, yo, she didn't go there with no intention for like starting beef. Like, you know what I mean? And I appreciate that. And I just feel like, yo, even if you're gonna say Ray, she shouldn't have outside at that time, all them women here, from what I heard, they're either mothers or expecting children. So all you're gonna do this to somebody else pitney when you have your own pitney. Like that's what I'm gonna get. Like, yo, how you gonna do this to somebody pitney when you know what it feel like to give birth? You know what attachment to a kid feel like. Are you gonna do this to somebody else? Like, I don't get that. I'm gonna get
that. I don't get at all. I heard that one was actually pregnant with, and I think them said she was the one stomping
her. Yeah.
Wow.
Like, how can you do that? Like, you're an expecting
Heartless.
mother.
Like,
it's not in defense of your child, If it was in defense of your child, because if it was in defense of your child, you can understand.
Yeah. But she actually put her own child in danger.
Exactly.
Because what if like, the girl them did have, say, a brother down the road who a gunman and here walk on, run come up there, see him sister up on the ground, like, I'm killing you. I don't care. Like, you're dead. Like, you're not going to be doing this to my sister. Like, come on, man. Conscience.
And the thing is, what a part of the conversation to a part of the story is that Kaylan was actually defending the friend that come.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
So she was like, the two girls were fighting and Kaylan was defending her friend. But Kaylan could have drawn for something and a stone and she use her hand. So how you for come in now 6 women with a Hennessy bottle?
It was the oldest woman too that came in with the Hennessy bottle. Yeah,
and I come and then for fight, like, it just don't make no sense. Like, it really don't make no sense. If you are gonna fight, just fight. But when you're gonna bring in other missiles and weapons in it, it's not a fair fight.
It's terrible.
It's not a fair fight.
6 of them.
And 6 of them. It almost feel like a setup, and it just feel like them they just come for war. So it could have been anybody. Like, it could have, if it wasn't Kaylan, it could have been anybody. Them did just come for fight, because there's no way. No way.
I'm liking it to like an MMA fight. You know, in MMA, when the man get knocked out, different from boxing, You get knocked down and you go down and you finish them.
Yeah.
You see me? But even then, you have a referee for part to say, that's done.
Yeah.
But the fact
you just imagine that time 6 and there's no referee.
But the fact is, there were people there. There were people there that
watched. Exactly. And nobody, that enough people that question.
There's actual video?
Nobody, me not see no video. I don't think we can watch that video. No people question say, yo, there are people, this is a party and there's people there. Nobody no jump in and say, yo, done. What
and
is?
her mom was saying that she was on the ground for like an hour before somebody come help.
Like 1 hour?
She did dip on the ground, just did it.
Whenever I even hear that part there. It's like when you hear the mother speak, you just hear the pain in her voice.
And she said she could just live with the regret forever.
Sending her.
Yeah. And because, she's saying that's because of COVID and she inside and whatever she say,
She actually had her permission?
She knew where she was going.
She said, alright, you can go on the one time here. And then the one time she say yes.
This happened. I mean, it's just a whole bunch of things that's happening. And as me say, whatever it is, this, like, the bad look don't justify the punishment of being in a coma and life support. Like, it's almost like waiting. It's like the mother is just it's almost like it's a question for the mother to plug the life to pull the plug or not. That's how much like when I hear it, like, here some of the when I watch some of the news reports, I hear that, like, it almost feel like that's the thing. And nobody, no mother, no parent should be having to make that decision of your 17-year-old child. Is one thing if she did born with a deformity and, like, you're, born with some sort of defect, and then she have to be on the life support in that regard. But the fact that just probably like 3-4 hours ago you left her, she leave the house and she was a healthy, bubbling, vibrant kid. Now on life support.
Terrible.
Man.
It goes to show, like, problem solving skills lacking in our countryside. Enough people there don't know how to resolve conflict.
White
remember
alphabet.
Pals?
We talk about that too.
You remember Pals?
As
I don't know if
corny
you
as
know,
that
but
As
shit
in
was.
peace, pal.
yeah,
Peace and love in schools.
yeah,
Yep,
it's
yep,
like
yep.
the big bird, the
Yeah.
big reggae bird, and then they
Yeah.
say, "Talk, don't fight it out, talk it."
As corny as that bird was, like them there,
kinda
there are
laugh.
some lessons apparently enough pitney and enough people ain't learn growing up.
I'm wondering if it still happens because you know them things that take money, and then maybe because the crime keep on escalating, maybe they're thinking it don't work. But I mean, they came to my school, and for the most part, like it wasn't like fighting never happened a lot. I went to a prep school. There were a couple fights, but it wasn't like an everyday thing. I went to Wilma's. Fighting happened, but it wasn't an everyday thing.
Yeah.
So maybe like Pal wouldn't be needed in those schools, but they still come out. Hi, Del.
Pause, they needed a Wilma's girls. Yeah, one of the
came-
most epic fights. happened
That's
at-
one.
at- at-
That's just one
Yo,
fight.
one of the grimiest fight
One
me ever
fight.
witnessed. Still,
One fight.
Grimy.
One fight.
What
But
did you do to stop the fight, Nara?
What?
no,
Where
he
did we
was
stop the fight?
he was over on the other.
Oh yeah, women
watched
fight
from the
boys and
fence.
girls, right?
Yes. Yes.
You want to jump the fence and be super and play Superman? I watched and cheered on.
Oh my god, the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy.
What other young me is in a two girl, I'm not really, but even with this, a
Yeah.
6-pound, two,
Yeah,
6-pound,
true.
one, you see me?
True.
Somebody I get beaten within an inch of them life. That fight that is equal.
Yeah.
I mean, it
No,
is-
and that's when like none of their friends joined in. So that's why you have to say, yeah, like if it's an equal fight.
yeah.
An equal fight.
No, sometimes like these are some of the things that I encourage, fighting it out, like legit fighting without having weapons and them. If me and a man can fight more time, that alright, so because I know some man out there don't want to fight, they want to shoot. You see me? That's how I'm
Shoot or
not getting
stab.
you see me? Yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes, especially as man, we need to get that aggression out and say, oh, I got fight.
I guess that's why
And
boxing
them
is
things.
such a
But
major
with this
sport,
instance, 6-1-2, buckle use, like all them things.
A knife.
And knife and all them
Yeah.
things.
She got stabbed in the neck.
17-year-old girl, a big woman. This no fear none tall.
Not
one
fair
big one
any
fucker.
at all.
I mean,
And then that's what I'm saying.
I say like when you see how me did angle my little conflict. Enough people tell me say, yeah, I idiot. If I did me, would I did do this? Or you never do this? I'm like,
Exactly.
this is our resolved conflict. You see me? At the end of the day, her words, them kind of hurt you. Me know the power of words because I know some my words make my girl feel that way. You see? But still at the end of the day, our words, a man violate me a different thing. You see me? At the end of the day, our words, me alright.
But it all started with that look. That's what I'm saying. It could have ended so much differently. Like there are several scenarios that you could play out, and it would not involve Kaylan being in a
On life
hospital
support.
bed fighting for her life. But I mean, I genuinely do pray. I don't pray often, but I legit whispered a word of prayer for her to
I
show
do.
you how it touched me because
Apparently she did appear upon JNL thing too.
she did.
The Jamaica taste thing. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Boy, like I hope she
I hope
pulls
she
through,
pulls
and I
through.
hope those
You can't count them. You
The
can't call them
females.
scoundrels.
The
to be
females
nice. That are nice
that were involved
term
in
for them.
this. Like I hope
Too nice
justice
of a
is
term.
done. I hope the police can do their investigative work because in all honesty, again, playing devil's advocate, we're hearing Kaylan's side of the story through her mother. So, they have their side. So I hope that the police can do them work, resolve it, find out the issue, find out the truth, and wherever justice can be served, whether it's through the courts, through the legal system of, charges being filed and they're found guilty of the charges and they spend whatever time in jail. But I just hope that justice is served. And above all that, I hope that there's a high possibility that Kaylan may never be the same after this.
Who would be?
And I think that's the hurtful part. Like every time I think about that, like you want to cry because when you come out of a vegetative state like that, there's a high chance that you're never going to recover and be the same person that you were. And there's a high chance that she will not be, and that's just the sad thing about it.
As my mother and the prayer warriors would say, we bind that, man. In the name of Jesus, my life will speak. You know what I mean? Hope she pull through, strengths up to her mother. Ultimately, I want her to pull through, and then all that follows can follow. But I just want her to pull through right now.
Yeah.